If your phone isn't ringing, I can almost guarantee that this is why. You are not asking for the call. Contractors are great about talking about their work. They're great at showing off their latest projects. They're great at explaining why they're the best choice, but they absolutely suck at actually asking for the business. I see it everywhere. Listen to these examples and ask yourself if you are guilty of these. Posts that just end. There's no call to action, no clear next step. You don't ask for anything. There's just nothing. Websites that bury the contact info all the way at the bottom of a page that nobody really reads. Social media profiles with no phone number. Videos that showcase amazing work and then just stop talking. It's like you're doing everything right except for the one thing that actually gets you hired. Ask and you shall receive. You have to ask. You're having a conversation with potential clients, you're building trust, showcasing your expertise, and then you just walk away without actually asking them for the deal. And here's the thing, people don't figure it out. They don't hunt around your website looking for ways to contact you unless they really, really need something. They might screenshot the page, but even if they do that, they're gonna forget about it fast. They're gonna scroll on to the next post. And in a world where attention spans are measured in seconds, you've got one shot. Maybe two if you're lucky. How many jobs have you lost over the years just because you missed a connection? Somebody called but there wasn't anyone in the office, or he called and had a project but it fell through, the guy waffled or flaked or something and it didn't materialize. Yeah, that happens every once in a while. But now imagine how many times that's happened without you even realizing it. Someone didn't call because they couldn't find your phone number. They didn't submit the form because it wasn't high enough on the website for them to easily see it before they moved on. You are never going to know about the jobs that you didn't get because people couldn't figure out how to reach you. That is money walking out the door every single day. So here's what you need to do. Ask for the deal. Ask for the deal. Ask for the deal. Come on, man. Even the Bible said it. Ask and you shall receive. Everybody focuses on the and you shall receive part. Everybody moves right past the ask and part. It's conditional. You have to add a clear call to action on every single post. Every one. It doesn't need to be loud, but it needs to be there. You have to use direct language. Call us today. Get a quote. Send us a DM. Text me at this number. Don't be cute about it. Don't be subtle. Tell people exactly what it is that you want them to do. Now, that's easy, but here is a really important part that a lot of folks miss. You need to make sure that anyone who clicks that link knows exactly what's going to happen when they do. Are they going to fill out a form? Are you going to call them after they submit that form? Tell them. Are they going to call you directly? Tell them who to ask for. Are they going to schedule a consultation? Tell them how long it takes and what you'll cover and what information they need to bring. Do you have same day or next day estimates available? Tell them that. That's important information. You need to make sure that they are not confused because the confused mind always says no. Eliminate that confusion. Next, make your contact information really easy to find. Put your phone number in your bio. Put it in your profile header. Make it impossible to miss. On your website, make sure that there is a call to action above the fold, so it's the first thing that the user sees when they arrive, and then make sure that there's another call to action always within reach wherever they might scroll on the website. Sticky headers and click-to-call buttons work really well for this. And really think about your users too. Like the normal person is right-handed and they hold their phone like this, like holding it up with their pinky and swiping around with their thumb. So put it in the bottom right, or maybe in the top right, but don't put it all the way on the top left, so they need to put it into their other hand to reach it. You want to really think about your users and make sure that the experience is tailored for them. Apologies to all the left-handed folks out there, I don't know what to tell you. Then repeat your call to action multiple times across the page, especially on longer pages. At a minimum, you want to do it once at the top, once in the middle, and then once down at the bottom. Minimum. And make sure all your calls to action are the same. The same trust buffers above and below, the same text, same color, same layout. Don't get cute and have a different call to action every couple of sections that like ties into what they just read. Cute is cute, it's not clear. You need to be clear. If you accept form submissions for contact requests, include those forms on every major page, not just on your contact page. Service pages need a form. The About page needs a form. Project showcase pages need forms. And if you're worried about spam, get Google reCAPTCHA. All right, you're a contractor, you don't avoid problems, you find solutions. And you use calls to action on your social media posts too. Put a pinned post at the top of your feed with a strong call to action. So that's the first thing that newcomers find. End your videos with a verbal call to action, not just text on a screen. You're gonna see that at the end of this video and all of the other ones. Look into the camera and ask people to call you. And add urgency, but only when it's true. Booking July projects ends on Thursday. Don't fake it, that's stupid, people can see through that. Manufacture it if you have to, but stand by it. All right, if you say booking ends on the 5th, but someone gets an order in on the 7th, that person is gonna know that they can't trust you, and that is going to get out. Make it easy. Don't make people hunt for ways to reach you. You have to reduce friction. Friction is what kills deals in these early stages. Don't make them jump through too many hoops unless you really get a lot of no-shows and you're intentionally trying to filter out the flaky people. That's fine, but if you're gonna do that, make sure that you're doing it on purpose. Test different calls to action and see which one gets the most responses. Try call now versus get your free quote. Try send a DM versus text this number. Try text this number versus text this number today. Like simple changes, but only do 2 at a time so you know clearly which one wins and which one loses. Now ask yourself this, if redoing your calls to action properly brings you 1 new client in the next year, what would that client be worth to you? What is the average lifetime value of a new client for your business? 10 grand? 20? 50? Yeah, fix it. But here's the thing, even the perfect call to action will only capture people who are ready to buy from you right now. And that's gonna be maybe 10% of your audience, maybe. For the other 90%, you need a system to stay in front of them long term so that when they're finally ready to hire someone, they're already thinking of you. And the easiest way to do that is with social media. So go and watch this video next to learn exactly how to use social media to stay top of mind until your customers are ready to buy.